The full true story of Toussaint Louverture, the architect of Haitian independence. Toussaint Louverture, the slave who defeated empire's country. Saint-Domingue, modern-day Haiti. Lifespan Daci, 1743, April 7th, 1803. The slave, c. 1743-1791. Toussaint was born on the Breda plantation near Cap Français, now Cap Haïtien, in the French colony of Saint-Domingue. His exact birth date is unknown, but his name at birth was François Dominique Toussaint. His father, Gao Guinou, was a son of a tribal king in modern-day Benin, captured in war and sold into slavery. This aristocratic African heritage was a point of immense pride for Toussaint. Unlike the vast majority of slaves, Toussaint was fortunate. He was not forced to work in the brutal sugarcane fields. Instead, he served as a livret, a coachman, herdsman, and steward. This role granted him relative mobility and access to information. More importantly, he was taught to read and write French by the plantation's procureur, a kind of manager, a skill that would become a formidable weapon. He also developed a deep knowledge of herbal medicine and horses, earning him the nickname the Spider for his skill in navigating political and social webs. In his 30s, he was granted his freedom. He leased a small coffee plantation, owned a few slaves himself, and became a respected member of the free black community, a class caught between the powerful Grands Blancs, white landowners, and the vast majority of enslaved Africans. The revolution erupts, 1791-1793. Saint-Domingue was the pearl of the Antilles, the richest colony in the world, producing 40% of Europe's sugar and 60% of its coffee. This wealth was built on the most brutal slave system in the Americas. Of a population of 570,000, 500,000 were black slaves living under unimaginable cruelty. In August 1791, inspired by the French Revolution's ideals of liberty, equality, fraternity, the slaves of the northern plain rose up in a massive, bloody insurrection. Plantations were burned and masters were killed. Toussaint, then 48 years old, did not immediately join the revolt. He first ensured the safety of his former master's family, helping them flee to safety. Only then did he join the revolutionary forces, initially as a doctor. His intelligence and organizational skills quickly propelled him into a leadership role. He joined the forces of Georges Biassou, but soon began training his own disciplined army in the mountains. He adopted the surname Louverture, the opening, a name whose origin is debated but came to symbolize his ability to find openings in enemy lines and to open the way to freedom. The strategist, 1793-1801, the revolution became a complex three-way war. 1.